capturing this. What? This is fine.
Deep in the forest of Albion lay the small town of Oakvale, unchanged by time and untouched by the sword. Here lived a boy and his family, a boy dreaming of greatness, of one day being a hero. Sometimes he imagined himself as a noble knight or a powerful wizard. And other times he dreamt he'd be an evil warrior. But in all his dreams of greatness, he could not possibly imagine the power of the destiny that lay before him.
Come on, wake up. Daydreaming again, were you? Just like your mother, mind always wandering. Well, let it wander off to find your sister, will you? She's out playing by the Barrowfields gate. Remember, you haven't given her a birthday present yet. Don't tell me you forgot to get her one. Well, I'm not bailing you out this time, son. I tell you what, I'll give you a gold piece for each good deed you do around Oakvale. That should be enough to buy her a present. Now, get moving and stay out of trouble.
Alrighty. So glad that that works. How do I make this side top? It's not. Let's do it all. How do I get it to be top? Ah, there we go. Slightly. It's a little intrusive. What displays in the top right corner? The map. This is probably fine. Ooh, it might cut off the text for the subtitles. Although there's gonna be volume. Alright, so here's this. Need to pull up the channel. Yeah, pull up the channel. I am muted and deafened. Cool, great. Need to refresh my stream, make sure that I'm coming in. Alright, so I guess I'll start the intros for this game. This game holds a very special place in my heart. It was a game that I played a lot as a child. But it was a rated M game. I know, bad parents. But actually, I played it with my dad on my first playthrough, and we actually didn't even hit any of the more adult content, which like what's in there is pretty nothing. And I am gonna skip it for this playthrough, not because I want to censor my channel or anything, but because I don't think it's important for the experience at all. And in fact, I think it's kind of silly and distracting, and like you don't really get anything out of it, so whatever. But yeah, this game came out in 2004, and for a game that came out in 2004, the graphics are actually really good. On the PC port, like they tuned everything up, and so it looks fantastic. Which is great for a game that's 12 years old. Like that's insane to me. That the game still looks as good as it does. I'm setting up a few ground rules for the playthrough, so that way I don't make the game too easy. There's a few abuses and things like that we've discovered over time. I'm not going to go over the abuses. I'm just going to say that I'm not going to do them, as in I'm not going to explain how they work or anything. Just I'm not going to do them. So for money, I'm not going to do bulk trading. Any items I buy, I'm going to buy one at a time, which bypasses one abuse that you can do. And granted, that will actually make it interesting because I can use the trading system how they kind of intended you to use it, but then I won't abuse it. I won't do steal buy, steal buy, steal buy, for those who know how that works. or sorry, Steel Cell, Steel Cell, Steel Cell. Um, that one is like more okay because it takes a lot of time, but because it takes a lot of time and it's me just doing nothing important, I'm not gonna do it. I will steal still for items I actually want to use, but only for items I want to use, and I'm not going to sell them then. And then the last abuse is I'm not going to get Scorm's Bow crazy early. I might not get it at all. If I do, I'm going to get it pretty late into the game. Oh, I'm also not going to use Inflame or Physical Shield as spells, and I probably am not going to use Slow Time, because those spells are all just insanely strong. Otherwise, though, I'm going to do a full evil playthrough of the game. There's a good chance I'll be able to finish it today. The game's not crazy long, um, but we'll see. I might not. Officially, I'm going to have the stream end at 10 p.m., but I might take it longer if I'm like almost done with the game and there's like an hour and a half left, and everything's fine in the house, so I'm not disturbing anybody. I will power through and finish the game. But I might be done at like 6. We'll see. Um, as I said, the game isn't crazy long, especially if you don't dirtle around and you know what you're doing. Um, all right. Stream still not loading for me, which is relatively fine as long as it's working, but I want to make sure that it's working. Oh, need to change my title. Cool, cool. It looks like it's totally working. I'm gonna do an evil playthrough this time around. The reason why I'm doing an evil playthrough is because I think it uses more of the mechanics of the game, and because of that, it makes the game slightly more interesting and fun. Although I do think the good path has some very interesting questing. It makes things harder. Whoa! I think that's my Discord. Yeah, I'm just gonna close out of that. Okay. But yeah, so I'm gonna do an evil playthrough to start. I may come back and revisit the game at a later point in time and do it as a good playthrough, to show the parts of the game that I'm not gonna do because I'm evil, and to show some of the differences. The game's actually also just a lot harder if you're gonna do good, which kind of makes sense. Um, so yeah, the stream really doesn't want to load for me, but it's kind of working. It looks like it should be working just fine. I really don't want to have to just like pray that it's working and then have it not be working for like the first little bit. Well, this is fine. I'll just roll with this, get the playthrough started. Okay, so yeah,